Hello, my name is Gemma Cook, founder of the Avatar Warriors page. This is a lesson on spiritual photography. Now, spirits are all around us all the time. Everything from our ancestors to elemental beings to higher vibrational beings to people has passed over, friends has passed over, animals has passed over. All of these beings are all around us all the time. All we got to do is tap into the frequency. So what ways that I use to contact spirit, or definitely have proof that they're there through my photography work, is you can do a short meditation before you start the work, so you have an idea in hand of exactly who you would like to contact, whether it be spiritual guides, totem animals. Totem animals are animals that appear at certain times in your life that help you through certain things. Every animal, insect, has a different meaning. They can show up in photography. Extraterrestrial beings can show up, spirit guides can show up. There can be pictures of like specific places or time in history or something, or orbs, but I'll use orbs for a different video. So basically, spiritual photography and orbing was my first love, if you like. Spiritual photography in the daytime works different to the nighttime for me. In the daytime, energies come through as colours, different vibrational energies as such, things like that. So if you're doing it at nighttime, I recommend nighttime at first, because for some reason the energy seems to be easier to capture at night. There's different forms that you can use. You definitely need a camera, and it needs to have a flash on it, so you can use your phone, or you can use a normal standard, camera with a flash. So spirits show up. They like reflections. They love reflections like off windows, mirrors. They've even used my wallpaper, which is not really reflective, but they can manipulate wallpaper easily. Smoke. They love to use, excuse me, my dog. They love to use things like smoke, fire, elements like water, fire, water, even the earth. I've caught beings in like woodland areas and grassy areas before now. In fact, woodland areas are really, really good for connection work. Not only are you connecting with the earth, but you're connecting with the beings that are still around on the earth. So, yeah, I would recommend that you can use some kind of something to have around you. Like you could use a fire. Another thing that I've used in the past is a tin, like an old biscuit tin or saucepan, fill it full of water, and you do some movement with the water. Hey, come here, sorry. Come here, Leah. Do some movement with the water, and then spirits show up in a silhouette. That's called water scurrying. So do a short meditation, ask the archangels down for protection, and just snap pictures. Now, you can also use smoke. You can use smoke from a fire, cigarette smoke, vape. Although I don't recommend that, but you can ask things to show up. You've always got to invoke the space. Invoking means inviting, so you can invite beings of unconditional love, or things, you know, ancestors or things you'd like to contact, invite them in to come and play with you. Always ask for Archangel Michael's protection, because he's the Archangel of protection, and I highly recommend it. So basically, you have the flash on your phone. You can like blow out some smoke or use the smoke off a fire, snap some pictures. You can even use the fire itself, snap some pictures, and then sit. Excuse me, I got my dog, she's not listening. Sit, come on, sit. So yeah, I've had some really, really interesting pictures in the past. If you're connecting with elemental beings, if you want to photograph fairies or any kind of elemental beings like that, leave an offering. Leave offerings for them in exchange for them showing up in a picture. Leave an offering for them for protection, because they're fierce protectors. They're definitely good to work with, elementals. So yeah, take a flash on your phone, because it'll be easier to capture it. And then once you've got your picture, you can see if anything's shown up. Always thank the energies, even if anything's shown up or not. Always thank the energies after, because they like thanks. And then what you will see in a lot of it, you may even feel the energies around. Sometimes you can feel the energies around you straight away if you're sensitive to energy, and you kind of know that there's something there. So once you've got your pictures, put it into some software. Like, it could be an app on your phone, or the editing app that's on your phone. It could be Photoshop if you want to go really out there. And there's different ways that you can make them show up. The first thing that I like to do is turn the saturation up, so that's the colour. It just makes that colour come out a bit more. Then you can play with things like contrast, make the contrast go deeper. You can also invert the colours, which means turn black to white and white to black. That can be very interesting in some photographs and show things that's quite amazing. I'll show you some examples of my work down below. I'll give you some links to water scurrying, things like that you can try yourself. So I highly recommend that. That was kind of where I started with energy stuff. Excuse me, I wanted to know more. Now there's other techniques that I believe in, is like aura or energy photography. So with that, how I started was, I started pointing the camera with a flash on at the sun and taking photographs of the sun. It all went from there really, and as I didn't face it right at the sun, I brought the camera down, but it was still in the direction of the light. If you do that first thing in the morning, or the first hour I should say of sunrise, of the sun coming up, or the last hour before sunset, light travel tends to be at its highest at that point. I don't know why, but you can merge with the energies coming from the sun with the camera. You can see a lot more with the camera, because the camera can see like a wider spectrum than your eyes, and besides, sometimes these things move so fast because they're on a different frequency to us, that our eyes simply, and our brain simply can't capture or understand what it's seeing. But you will be amazed what shows up with the camera. I definitely do that. So when you're doing light pictures, if I just turn the camera around here, you might be able to see. Just bear with me for a sec. Can I turn it around when I'm on your phone? No, I can't. Sorry, you'll have to. Let's just see. So you face the camera at the sun. Let's see if I can get some energies here for you. So there's the sun behind me. So you face it that way, and you kind of move it down towards you, and you can kind of catch the colours sometimes from it. But they've been spraying us today, unfortunately, so there's no direct sunlight. Let's use this tree. Let's see if the tree's branches help. Right, there's the sun, I think. There you go. No, I can't really see it, but if you get this camera pointed at the sun, then point it down towards yourself, or through some like tree branches. They're amazing to work with, tree branches. You will get some amazing colours, amazing patterns, and you will notice some of them repeat themselves. These are not sun flares all the time, like some people like to think. These are energies and frequencies that's coming from the sun down to us personally. Sometimes I've seen my spirit guides travel in light. I'll show you the pictures of them. Excuse me. I've seen the pictures of them in the sun, which is 2 druids, and many other things. So spiritual photography, yep, it's all good. And if you look at your picture after, you can zoom in, zoom out, stop it, and edit your pictures a little bit to bring out what you don't see. And when you're editing your picture, look at your picture, stare at it, go into like a daydream or unfocus your eyes, and then pictures will come out at you, so you can kind of normally see what isn't there, which is really cool. I'll give more description below, and I will show you some examples of my work. So big namaste, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see your spiritual energy pictures.